answer is circumnavigating the world in less than 80 days. Good job.
So at the end of the first round, the score is 30-30. It's a tie game.
Second round. First question category is name that movie.
Ooh.
So I want you to name the movie. I'm going to give you the plot. Stanley Ipkiss is a bank clerk who robs his own bank, assaults multiple auto mechanics, and thwarts an entire crime syndicate en route to literally catching his love interest. This is the plot for what 1994 comedy?
We're locked in.
Wow, that's fast.
I figured the first two words.
Yeah, I figured that might happen, but
yep.
It doesn't come to mind immediately, Dieter.
Yeah.
But he said literally catching. So there is a definite clue here of like somebody falling and being caught.
Yeah.
It sounds like
it
sounds
scene in Princess Bride when they catch Buttercup.
Yeah.
It's going to be something like that. That's the only scene like that I can remember.
Here's what's triggering for me. It sounds like a superhero, what's the word? Golly, an identity, an alter ego kind of thing, right? Is it is this Underdog? Underdog used to catch his damsel in distress a lot, I feel like. I don't remember a 1994 movie of Underdog. I certainly don't remember Underdog ever being a bank teller. So that's just one of the things that's popping into mind.
I'm trying to remember mid-90s superhero movies, and I'm honestly drawing a blank.
Stanley Ipkiss.
Assaults multiple car mechanics?
Yeah, and he said robs his own bank. So that makes it not sound like a superhero.
Yeah.
Wait. Could this be The Mask? That's kind of like a cartoon, kind of like a superhero, and he did things that are not necessarily good guy stuff.
Yeah, and that's about the right time frame.
It is the right time frame. That was the first time I ever saw Cameron Diaz in a movie, and oh my God, I thought she was gorgeous. It's feeling pretty
I can't
good.
Come up with anything else.
I think I want to do that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, we're going to say The Mask.
Yeah, I got this off of just Stanley Ipkiss.
Yep, me too.
This is Cameron Diaz's film debut. Peter Green is in this movie. It's the first time I ever saw him as a bad guy, and I've seen him play nothing but bad guys my whole life. And Richard Jennings in this movie. This is absolutely The Mask.
Heck yeah!
And Jim Carrey.
Obviously,
so
Jim Carrey. Milo.
During the that was funny. Not the keys, not the cheese.
I should watch that again. I remember that being really funny.
That dog was adorable in that movie.
Yeah,
adorable.
All right, Mrs. Beedman.
During the dance scene, towards the end of the dance, Stanley throws her way up in the air near the roof and then catches her. That's where that literally catches her.
She's been there like 100 times.
1,000,000 times. Correct answer is The Mask. Great job, both teams.
Jonathan pulled a Jonathan on that one.
That really did.
Ben, I love that type of question. Keep that in your repertoire. That's fantastic, man.
Ben Stein is also in that movie.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
There are a lot of those. What's that guy's name? There's a whole bunch of good old what's his name.
Yeah.
They really are.
Good old what's his face.
It's just a good movie. Period. All right, your second question in the round is in music. Belcanus Marlanus Almanzar is better known by what boozy stage name? And
we're locked in.
And
I don't need to.
There's a bonus in here.
I don't need to.
Shout out to the bonus brigade. Carmela said she doesn't want the bonus.
Shut up.
No,
we want the bonus.
That was a meow meow moment, by the way, Jonathan.
Well, she did not. Sorry, Carmela. Would you like me? Is it true meow meow?
Oh yeah, you can meow meow that.
All right, here's your bonus. She planned to do a New Year's Eve Instagram performance of one of her hit songs, but abruptly cut it short due to a surprise appearance by whom?
Oh, yeah, I got that too.
So y'all are locked in? So
handwrite it down or type it, and then we're good.
So, Dieter, can you think of
pop stars with boozy names? This feels, I don't know why, but this feels very like in the vein of Megan Thee Stallion and like that genre of hip hop
Yeah.
esque.
So somebody with a boozy name. Okay. Could it be Cardi B? I had never put this together before, but Cardi B, if you switch it around, is B Cardi, which is boozy.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And
I can't think of anything else more. A lot of these people have fairly on-the-nose names, I would say, and I can't think of anything like Lil Champagne.
Right.
I'm sure that is someone, though.
Like, this is the new up-and-coming artist, Two Beers. Okay, I like Cardi B for this, and a New Year's performance that was cut short due to the appearance of who?
Isn't Cardi B married or dating or
She was
in a relationship with someone else
Quavo
famous?
from Migos, I think. It was either Quavo, Takeoff, or the other guy, Offset. Oh, maybe it's all. No, I think she's with Offset, or was. They broke up. Yeah, there was a split around New Year's or end of the year. I think it's Offset that she's been in a relationship with. I'm not sure though.
I don't know either. We could also go. The most famous song of her from last year was "WAP" with Megan Thee Stallion, so we could say that.
That wouldn't make her stop. That absolutely wouldn't make her stop. I like where you're going with, like, ex-boyfriend appears and it's like, oh, I'm out of here kind of thing. I'm pretty sure it's not Takeoff. I think she was with Offset. I think we should go Offset.
All right. It sounds reasonable to me. So Cardi B and Offset?
Yep. Those are our answers.
Right. Okay.
All right. I'm letting Carmela take all of this because she knew it and I did not.
Cardi B's name is Belcalis, so that's why I remembered that. That's what the B is for. So the song is WAP. She was with Offset. Quavo is with Saweetie. And I don't know who Takeoff is in a relationship with. It could be nobody. But that's why I never remember Takeoff, because I don't know who he's dating.
That's fair.
But Cardi B and Offset have a daughter named Culture. She's, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 now.
Oh.
And she came into the room and she stopped performing WAP because, it's a very dirty song and she didn't want her daughter to hear the lyrics, which is good parenting. So if you have a problem with her song and you don't want your kids to hear it, then don't let them hear it. I mean, that's very simple. But it's Cardi B and Culture.
So, yes, Belcanis Marlenis Almanzar is Cardi B. And Carmela's exactly right. She started to do an Instagram performance. Her daughter walked in and she cut it short. So, yeah, it was her toddler daughter. Good job.
Great job.
Yep, she was right in the middle of something, and her daughter came in. As soon as she turned and saw it, she stopped immediately and just like, all right, I'm just going to take a drink and wait till she leaves.
Dieter, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was the New Year's Eve performance we were talking about. I've seen that video. That went viral. I've seen that. And I didn't realize, I thought we were talking about a live performance, like, in like socially distanced public of some sort. If I'd have realized we were talking about like an Instagram thing, then I could have gotten it. So that's on me. I'm sorry.
I did say New Year's Eve Instagram performance.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was a question.
Oh, yeah.
I was dealing with a lot of new information all at once.
It happens. It happens, bro. I can't tell you how many times I've made that mistake on this show.
That's a shame. That's a shame. But hey. I feel happy we got the answer, though. That's solid right there.
You got there. You definitely got there. Your last question in the round is in sports.
Sport ball.
Steph Curry recently passed Reggie Miller for second all-time in three-point field goals made. He is on track next season to take over the top spot from what retired two-time champion, Hall of Famer, and Spike Lee movie actor.
Oh, Dieter, that's the best name I have. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to come up with anything else. I don't have a lot of confidence, but it's not a bad answer.
I have nothing on this. So
okay, so let's go ahead. Let's lock that in then. We're going to lock in that answer.
All right, Christopher.
So Carmela, this is the one reason why you want me on our team. And
there's many reasons why I want you on my team, but this is one of them.
You did say explicitly, Chris, you're only good at sports. Come on my team.
Yes. Well, that's why I suggested that Dieter not be on my team, because neither one of us are any good at sports, and that would just been terrible.
Well, I remember there was a tweet that Spike sent to him saying, "Congratulations! Now all you have to do is pass Jesus Shuttlesworth." And Jesus Shuttlesworth was a character in Spike Lee's movie. I believe it's He Got Game, and that was Ray Allen that played Jesus Shuttlesworth. Even though if Ben did not give me all that detail, I was going to say John Stockton, because I really thought it was John Stockton. But with all that detail that Ben got me, and then remembering that tweet, it's Ray Allen. I'm positive it's Ray Allen, Carmela.
Well, it's better than my suggestion of the best Spike Lee joint, which was Space Jam.
I'm sure he's rolled better joints than that.
I'm not sure that's a Spike Lee joint.
It's not. It's a joke.
Oh, okay. All right. She got jokes. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm cool with Ray Allen. We can go with that.
All right. So we will go with former Buck, former. He was probably on 5 or 6 different teams, I think. But former Celtic, that's where he won one of his titles, Ray Allen.
I want to point out that Carmela correctly identified a hit movie with a basketball player in it. Like that's
several
a big
basketball
deal.
players. Charles
That's
Barkley
true.
was in that movie.
Bird.
Larry Bird was in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan obviously was in that movie.
Muggsy Bogues. Yes.
in that movie.
Nice.
Sean Bradley.
Sean Bradley. Larry Johnson.
Johnson.
Grandmama.
I remember the scene with Charles Barkley praying in the church to get his basketball skills back. He's like, "I'll never go out with Madonna again." And I was like, "That's mean."
Danny DeVito, famous basketball.
Patrick Ewing was in it.
Bill Murray.
Bill
Yeah,
Murray.
Bill Murray.
Absolutely, Bill Murray was in
Oh,
it.
I can't get any love for calling Danny DeVito a basketball. I thought that was a good joke.
No, that was mean. That was mean.
All right,
Bad
so-
form.
Jonathan, you're a volume shooter. Just keep shooting them.
Yeah, you know what, Ben? That's why. Yeah, me and you, brother. I get it.
Land, just like
Sometimes they brick.
Yep.
So yeah, Dieter's like, I got nothing. I'm like, oh crap. Okay. The first name that came to me was Ray Allen. And I was like, I don't know of his movie. I knew he did a movie, and that's like that really ties in. I know he's a 3-point shooter. I don't remember him playing that long to be the number one all-time 3-point guy, but it's like, did he do the Basketball Diaries? That's not Spike Lee. Did he do which one did he do? I don't know. But I can't think of a better answer. Honestly, when you first asked the question, I thought the answer might be Del Curry until you started talking about movies, because Del Curry was a famous 3-point shooter for a long time. That was his whole career. But yeah, I didn't have any better answers, so we said Ray Allen.
Nice.
Yeah, he is currently all-time 3-point leader. He did play Jesus Shuttlesworth in the Spike Lee joint He Got Game. We are talking about Ray Allen.
There we go.
Nice.
yay! Thank you, Chris.
At the end of the second round, the score is 62-60. Carmela and Chris have a 2-point lead thanks to Baby Culture.
That's right. And no, the real thanks on that question is to Spike Lee for that tweet. I appreciate that.
Do you want to shout him out?
Hey, shout out to Spike Lee,
Shout out Spike Lee.
because I'm sure he's listening.
When I read I saw this ticker come across of him passing Reggie for second all time. I was like, man, who in the world is first if Reggie Miller is second? But like, I think you made this point, both of you. So Chris, you were saying, well, he may have played on a lot of different teams. Jonathan, you were like, I don't know if he's played long enough to get it. And it's like, you forget that Ray Allen, he was started out with Milwaukee, then he went to Seattle, then he went to Boston, he went to Miami. You forget how his career, how many 3-pointers that is when you add them all up. So it's insane. But Steph is definitely going to pass him next year.
And Steph's got
100%.
another 10 years left on his career if he wants it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Steph Curry.
Shout out to Steph Curry.
Yeah, no, we'll be hanging out
Shout out
later.
episode.
Actually, I take that back. I think the tweet, now that I'm thinking about it, was actually from Reggie Miller himself. Now that I'm remembering it, so
wow.
Anyway,
Shout out
but
to Reggie Miller.
it was a tweet. That's all I remember.
It was a tweet.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the shout out episode.
All right, your third round begins with a question in science. What was the question to the Final Jeopardy answer on the final episode hosted by Alex Trebek? The word comes from the Greek words for equal and place. And yes, I do want your answer in the form of a question.
I still haven't watched this because it's too painful.
I haven't seen it either.
I missed it, and I don't have it recorded, sadly.
We're really struggling because Latin and Roman stuff is all everything we come up
All
with. Like, I
Greek to you?
think that's Latin.
Okay, let's do it then, Carmel.
All right, we're locked in.
So